What's up guys, it's your boy Ru and we are back for another Tales of Arise review video, and the hype train continues, fam, cause this game just keeps getting more fire. This game somehow, some way, constantly keeps getting more hype. I don't know how they do it, and we have a lot of things to discuss today. We're going to talk about the special abilities, screenshots, a couple of animations. Then this morning there was that video, so we're going to talk about that, some of the little hidden gems that are in there that I kind of picked out. Then lastly, we're going to talk about the opening and the live stream that is going to be happening in a few days here. So, now without any further ado, as we usually do for these videos, let's get it started with Alphen's special ability animation. So as usual, Alphen's attack animations are literal flames, absolute heat, fire. And I'm really looking forward to playing with this guy's character and the gameplay wise and experiencing his story. He's still number 2 for me because obviously Blossom's number 1. What a shocker. Now, let's talk about this right here. So it's called Flaming Edge, and when you use it, you're actually losing, you're gonna lose HP. So there's a negative built into it, and when I think this applies is from the get-go. This is the initial part of the animation we just saw, and you can kind of see this glow surrounding him. So as soon as I saw this glow, it immediately made me think of this. It immediately made me think of Ultra Instinct Goku from Dragon Ball Super. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I watched it, but I believe multiple times we stated the reason why Goku can't maintain this form, to why he's losing his stamina, and every single time he drops the UI Goku, he's always vulnerable, is because he's giving off so much heat. So he's giving off heat, so that's why I think he's dropping his HP, but you're increasing your damage output. So I do like that, although depending on if it's a drop in HP over time, or whether it's just initial drop, that's going to be a huge thing that I've got to see, you know what I'm saying? Now, let's take a look at Blossom's animation. For her special ability, it's called Blast Sniper, and apparently it fires special ammo to amplify her Bakudan, her bombs. She fires off her Bakudan, right? She fires off her ammo, beautifully, may I add, majestically, like a true Blossom. And the enemy gets launched into the air. There's a fire vortex, a la Alphen, you know what I'm saying? Long lost lovers? And it gets launched in the air. Now, why I really like this is because of the aerial combos in this game. You can use Blossom, you can use her special ability, launch the enemy into the air, and then you can just go in with Law and Alphen. Which, by the way, Alphen and Law are definitely my 2 main characters that I'm going to be running on my party next to Blossom. Those are my main 3. For Renwell. So honestly, Renwell's a great character, don't get me wrong, but for me, she's pretty much the bottom of the squad, right? I still find her abilities very interesting, especially her special effects here. So first of all, this is called Magic Charge, her special ability, and what you can do is you can cast an art, right, via her spellbook, and you can actually hold on to it. Like, it can have a delayed activation. So I find that highly fascinating because if you combine that with their booster attack, her Magic Cancel, what you can, if that's possible, what you can do, you can load up an art, right? Hold on to it, so it's already ready to go, but you just delay its activation. Against a magic-based using enemy, they try to use the art, you can use her boost attack, you can magic cancel, then you could steal that art, put that in your bag, and then use the art that you had, that you activated beforehand, that you have stored up in the spellbook, release that, do your damage. For Law, his character has tremendously grown on me since the very first reveal of him. Because initially I was like, Irogrimorno, traitor, I don't trust him. Not anymore, I was wrong. Your boy was wrong. I was foolish for judging him too early because this man is dope. Now, his special ability is called Ignition, and what you're basically doing is you're igniting him. You're boosting up his attack power, and it's based off your combo chain. So for example, you gotta get continuous attacks off. So let's say as you continue your combo chain, you don't get touched, his attack power will keep going up. Keep going up. And then obviously when you get hit, it resets. He reminds me of Natsu Dragna in terms of this sense, right? Natsu uses his element fire, and he enchants basically his body parts, and he punches, he kicks. If Law starts spitting out elemental arts, I'm gonna lose my mind. Shield Mommy Captain Kisara. For me, she is definitely going to be my defensive link, my defensive main, especially because her defensively can actually be easily transitioned to offense. It's very interesting. So even though she has a very like wonky, sort of slowish, sluggish movement because of how massive her shield is, I'm very interested in seeing how she's going to work as that 4th member along with Alphen, Blossom, and Law. And right here you can see she's igniting, you know what I'm saying? She's igniting her shield mommy mentality. She's got her guard up. And at the same time, she's actually able to simultaneously trigger an art. She's able to defend against this attack and trigger an art at the same time. Lastly, we got Darlene here, representation, and his combination of his boost attack and his special ability is very interesting. So his ability, Rod Extension, what you're doing, it's based off perfect dodging. So if you're able to perform a perfect dodge, you're going to be increasing your damage output as a means of two functions. First, Rod Extension. So essentially, increasing your attack range, kind of like Son Wukong, I believe, Son Goku. The second way is by increasing your crit chance. And obviously, getting criticals, I'm assuming it's going to double. At bare minimum, crits will double damage. So that in itself, without actually increasing attack power, his special ability will increase the damage output you're putting out. Right here, he was talking about the combat gameplay in Arise and how he tried to make it action RPG. So more like for general audience to play, not so specific to the Tales of fans, which I think is super dope. If you combine Blossom's special ability, sending enemies into the air, and then you got Law here just going in with this damage, like look at this. It's like a pretty good combo. Like look at him go in. Super dope, super clean, and the way, and you still have, that's the, okay, perfect. So that right there, so I think we're going to say it again right here. Yep, right there. So those two things we just saw with them vanishing and going back in, that's what I coined as counter raids, but the actual term they're using is counter edge. So that was the counter edge, counter raid that I coined it as. He has the same thing. Now, Alpin's attacks are just amazing. Alpin's attacks, his overall gameplay is great. He's got all sorts of different elements. He's not limited to fire, which is dope. And now, so we had counter edge. Now, the second one they showed right here is the boost attack, which we already talked about in length for each of the characters. And if you missed out on that review video of the boost attacks, the link to the Tales of Arise review playlist is in the upper hand corner. Definitely go check that out after this one. So Kisara going in, God, you love that. Absolutely love that. Her combat, honestly, for me, feels a little bit weird, if I'm being honest. Like, it just looks funny. As far as actual playing it, maybe it feels different when you get your hands on. But just by visually, because of that thick shield she uses in her thick armor, I think of her more as a shield. I strictly think of her more as a shield, and then using her in conjunction with Alpin, Law, and then Dahalim as the main damage dealers. Rinwell being that magical goat, and then Blossom just number one. Blossom is just number one, which we're going to see in like 10 seconds because I'm going to rave about her and what they showed here, just in general. So she's going in and see, like, look, that doesn't... her little mace, cool, but whenever she uses her shield to attack, I find that to be a little bit wonky. And then right here, we got the combination art with her doing it with Dalalim. Super dope, super clean. I love that. What the heck was that? That was... Dude, this? Right, look at that shot. Right, like each little body part is moving as a whole unit and he's not just springing up. Look at this dude's face. Whoa, chill. Chill out. I don't want to go to that yet. That's gotta wait. That's gotta wait. You see this? Look at that. He slowly gets up like a usual person where he doesn't just spring up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And then look at that right there. The emotions that some of these characters are going to portray as they continue this is just ridiculous. It is so amazing. Look at him talk. Look at him talk. Look at you could feel the emotion coming from this man, the seriousness of his tone. So you know that there's something important going on over here. Look at that face. Look at that face, fam. It's beautiful. It's perfection. This game is amazing. You can literally feel the emotions on this character. So you know that Alpin right here, you know that Alpin said something powerful, meaningful, impactful for her to react this way. And then look at this lighting. This lighting is magnificent. It's glorious. Look at that. And then you can see the change in the eye. Look at that. You got the blinking. You got the raised eyebrow. You got her shook. You can feel her get shaken up by his words. The way she feels out of the way he's speaking. And his facial gestures that we just saw a second ago. Her mouth is opening. Her mouth movements. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Come on. Now, it continues. Dahalim. With Dahalim, you can still feel the emotional power of these characters. And what they're feeling and experiencing. Like, look at this dude. Look at that shift. The head shift. The eye shift. You can see the pupils move. You can see the eyebrows moving. Like, the amount of details that they put into this, it's just phenomenal. It's Z tier. It's insane. I cannot hype this game anymore than I possibly like. It's, the way he shifts to the side, he looks back, he's looking towards everyone. His eye pupil kind of goes down a little bit. You can really, I can't wait for this game. To be able to connect with these characters like this is just gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing, y'all. I don't know what else to say. What do you want me to say? I can't think of anything else. Let's give her some appreciation for a second. I constantly rave about Blossom. Let's give Kisara some appreciation. Look at that. Again, same thing. Eye movements, lip movements, eyebrow movement, hair movements, facial features, looking from side, the way the face moves, everything just fits magnificently. It's a literal artistic masterpiece. So basically what they even did is they have idle motions as well as quick little gestures in your combat that give each character their own identity, their personality, so you can really connect to them in the hearts with each and every one of them. So if you take a look at Rinwell over here, right, she kind of does that little thing right there, that, you know what I'm saying? Let me go back real quick. Let me go back. Look at this, look at her. Whoa, that was too far back. Don't worry, we're gonna revisit Blossom in a second here. I just want to give a little bit of appreciation towards Rinwell, and then we're gonna rave about Blossom in a second. Trust me, okay? Trust me. She's gorgeous, beautiful, magnificent. True Blossom. Sakura Haruna wishes she could compare. Look at this, right? Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Love that. Okay, I am begging on my knees. Do not let Blossom have a tragic story, whether it's love story, just family, etc. That's anywhere within the realm of Velvet. If I have to experience Velvet's tragic story, because I'm doing the rerun right now, I'm doing the challenge run, and then right after go into Arise and experience Blossom's somewhat tragic story, I'm gonna break. My heart will shatter. Because look at her, look at this. Look at this. Look at the sweetness. Please don't let anything happen to Blossom. I'm begging. I'm on my knees still. I'm still on my knees. My chair's behind me. I'm actually on my knees on a wooden floor. Please don't let anything bad happen to her. Please, I'm begging. No. My chest will break. Look at her. Look at her. Look at the sweetness. This is so cute. This is so cute. The elegance. I am trying to tell y'all. My theory of her actually being a princess might be true. So now they kind of talked about the sort of so now they're talking about some of the illustrations that they put into how they drew the characters and how they wanted to portray them in this game. And I just think just the way he was talking, his tone, the music they're playing. I mean, look at this, y'all. Look at the amount of work they put into this. Cause you gotta like look at this and then look at this motion right here. I guess she's like throwing something or fishing. Yeah, she's fishing. Look at that. That is magnificent. Last but not least, we have got the Tales of Arise opening, and this is a screenshot from the opening. This is a screenshot from the opening, which, by the way, you know what? I'm gonna play a quick little 20-30 second clip from the Berseria opening. Let's do it. Play it. Play my jam. Let it rip. Now, this is a snapshot. The Tales of Arise opening is going to be revealed here. The Tales of Arise 25th anniversary livestream is going to be happening on July 5th, 5 a.m. for me, because I'm in LA. I am going to be up and awake at this time. I'm going to be watching this live. I will be covering it on Twitter, tweeting out updates, because it's going to be in Japanese, obviously. So if I can get access to, like, you know, English translations, all that good stuff, I will be covering it live on Twitter. So if you guys have a Twitter and you're not following me yet, definitely click the link in the description and follow your boy. So this right here was from that video we just talked about a second ago. But the main reason I'm bringing this up right now is can we take a look at the subtitle, y'all? I quotes, okay, quote, not from me, from him, the person that's working on this gameplay. I plan to continue fine-tuning to the very end. And he was talking about the gameplay here. I plan to continue fine-tuning to the very end. So obviously I'm reading into it a little bit, but I do believe Berseria had a demo. So, in what goes along with fine-tuning action combat gameplay? Oh, I don't know, maybe a demo that has an example that people could play and then give them feedback on, and then he can make fine-tuning adjustments. You know what I'm saying? So, on that note, if the live stream or the days after that drops a demo, you better believe I have I will literally lose an arm trying to get this demo. I don't care. Alright, I'll play with one hand. I'll still body monsters. It doesn't matter. I'm a savage. I'll keep going. And if a demo comes out at any point before the game's release, I will be doing gameplay for that as well. And one last thing, do let me know in the comments whether you guys would prefer to see a live stream for this game when it comes out, or let's play videos, like how I do for the Trails of Cold Steel 2 and the Tales of Berseria challenge runs. So let me know what you guys want to see in the comments, and depending on what y'all say, I will make it happen for y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Let me know if you're excited for it. That's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, then smash that dang like button for me. Have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week. The weekend is right around the corner, y'all. Take care, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.